Hello friends, welcome back to Managing Mona's Mola. Hello. Welcome if you're new. I am so happy that you are here. This channel is all about paycheck to paycheck budgeting, cash stuffing my day-to-day cash envelopes and my savings challenges, and documenting my mortgage payoff journey. The goal is to retire early, and I do not want to carry a mortgage payment into retirement. So welcome to my channel. If any of those topics interest you, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel. My channel is small, but it is growing, and so I'm grateful to each and every one of you for your encouragement along the way. So let's get right into today's video. I am enjoying my iced coffee, so here is a cheers to you, my wonderful friends. I have a very exciting mortgage update to share with you. This is my Etsy download. Anybody can head over to Etsy and pay a small price for this sheet. It reminds me of one of my favorite movies called Up. So I absolutely like that movie. This reminds me of that. It is so beautiful with all the balloons colored in. If you want to know how I colored in or why I color in these balloons, my last video might be more informative, but right now I owe $3,000 on this mortgage, thereabouts. So I have paid this balance down. My last video documented that. It was very exciting to share that with all of you. So if you're interested, I encourage you to go check out that last video. So I'm going to turn to November. I have been using this workbook for a long while now. For my new subscribers, I'd like to introduce myself. I have gained some new subscribers, and I just want to share a little bit about myself. I am a single woman. I have been working full-time for the last 31 years. I do not have any children, so I am currently trying to pay this mortgage off so that I can retire and not have a mortgage payment. The goal is to minimize my expenses as I move into retirement and increase my 401k contributions and investments and savings and things like that so that I can move into retirement within the next 5-6 years is what I'm guessing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is share where I have come from. This is my original loan summary information. So the original selling price of this home 9 years ago was $227,000. That was the price that I paid. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,200 square foot home with a 2-car garage. It's very comfortable, very quiet neighborhood. So my down payment was $45,400. The reason why I put that down is because I did not want to pay PMI or private mortgage insurance. So that was a choice that I made because the private mortgage insurance would have been tacked onto my payment. I would be paying for it monthly, but there's no benefit to me. If I default on the loan, then the lender is protected. So in order for me to avoid paying extra money towards PMI, which is non-refundable, I wanted to pay a minimum of 20% down. So the loan amount was $181,600. 3.75% fixed is my interest rate. And I agreed to a term of 30 years. Now here it is 9 years into this loan. It's not going to take me 30 years, but I did inquire when I took out this mortgage loan if there was any prepayment penalties, and there is not. So if I pay this mortgage off early, there is no there is no penalty to me to pay it off early. So it's not going to take me 30 years. But again, I did have a loan start date of November 30, 2015. So I have an anniversary in this home at the end of the month, and it will be 9 years living in this home. Okay, so this is where I came from. Let's turn to November. And I'm going to share the breakdown of my last payment. I am also going to share my current balance with all of you. Let's make sure you can see that. Okay. So my regular payment drafted every single month is the same. It adjusts every year in March, but next March, I won't have to worry about that. I don't need to brace myself for any kind of increase. This will be my monthly mortgage payment for November and December. So it's $18.28.58. So the breakdown here, part of this payment goes to escrow. This escrow account covers my property taxes and my home insurance. So once I pay off this loan, I have to establish a sinking fund that will cover those bills when they are due. So every month I have to put in a certain dollar amount, and I am then prepared to pay the bill when the property tax bill comes in and when the home insurance bill comes in. So for now, for November and next month, they will be taking out $387.56. The interest that I paid on the balance, this is the price I pay for borrowing the money. Notice how drastically it went down. It decreased substantially because of my payment last month. So that interest this time is only $8.57. Isn't that wonderful? And next month will be my final payment, and it's going to reflect an interest payment decreased yet again. So we're going to see a much smaller interest because my balance has decreased so much. So of the $18.28.58, only $8.57 went towards interest. I also paid $832.45 to my principal. And an additional $600 extra to principal. Now this $600 has been attached to my monthly payments for a very long time. The lender automatically takes that $600 and applies it towards the principal. So you can pick any amount you want. You can ask the lender to take out $20 extra, whatever your budget can afford. Then I recommend that you chip away at your principal balance as much as you possibly can. So I'm going to add all these together, and I should come up with this amount that they took for my checking account. So I'm going to add these up just to make sure. $387.56 went to my escrow account. $8.57 for interest. $832.45 was the amount the lender applied to principal. And I elect to pay an additional amount of $600 towards my principal for a total of $1828.58. This is my monthly payment. This is the breakdown. So every month I have been taking a look at what I pay extra to principal and what the lender has taken out and applied to principal. So I'm going to add these two together, $832.45 plus $600. And that gives me $1432.45 directly to my principal balance. Okay, so my current balance, drum roll, my current balance on my mortgage loan is now $1,308.58. Woohoo! This is it. That's it. That's all she wrote. You see why I'm so excited. My monthly payment in December that they take out around the 1st, I believe the 1st falls on a Sunday. So when they take this final payment, December the 2nd, it will be my final mortgage payment. Yes. What does that mean? I have turned a 30-year mortgage loan into 9 years. Woohoo! I am so excited about my future and not having a mortgage payment. I wish all of you the same joy, the same excitement. I can see that financial freedom on the other side of the fence, and I am so excited to get there. I am telling you, I'm just beside myself. I am so excited. Okay, so let's get back to my little home sweet home tracker. So every balloon on this page represents $1,000 that I have paid. So I started documenting my mortgage payoff journey here on YouTube in April of 2023. That is not when I started my mortgage loan. Remember, I started my mortgage loan in November of 2015. It's just that I started to document it here on YouTube in April of 2023. So if each of these balloons is $1,000, I have paid $1432.45. So I can color in 1.5 balloons today. Yay! I can color in 1.5. I'm going to take it. I'm going to color in my 1.5 balloons. Okay, so let's see, which one am I going to pick? Okay, so this represents the first $1,000 because I paid $1432.45. So this represents the $1,000. Okay. How are you all doing with your debt payoff? How's it going? Let me know. Are you paying off those credit cards? I'm telling you, that was one of the best decisions I ever made, is to stay away from credit cards. If anybody were to ask me what is the best advice I could give them, is to pay off your credit cards, pay off your car loan as fast as you can. Those are the two that I personally have found that left me with very little money left at the end of the month. When I had a car payment and credit cards, that will chew your money up so fast, right? Instead of saving it. You have to pay it towards your credit card. So that's no fun. All right, so there's my first. Now I still have half, which would represent $432.45. So I am only going to color in half of a balloon over here. Well, this color is too light. I'm going to try a different color because that one is too light. So I'm going to color in half. There's my half that represents the 432.45. So I will be back next month to finish coloring in these two. All right, my friends, that is it. Yes, I have chipped away at this mortgage for 9 years. It was a sacrifice. I am so excited. I have one more payment. That'll happen on December the 2nd. So come on back. Please join me as I color in my final balloons and pay this off for good. I am so excited for the new chapter in my financial journey. This is going to allow me to save and save for my retirement. This means that I can be free. I don't have to be compelled to work full-time, 8 to 5 every single day. This changes my life significantly. This changes my finances significantly. So please come on back as I make my final payment next month in December, and then we will kiss this mortgage goodbye at that time. I will probably frame my little tracker because I love the colors, and I'm going to enjoy seeing this all colored in as a symbol of dedication and perseverance in paying off this mortgage loan debt. All right, my friends, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like any of my content, please come on back. I welcome your comments, your suggestions, your advice. Be kind to yourselves. Have a great night or day wherever you're at. I will see you very soon. Bye.